Well guys, that's what happens when you drive up the mountains with your windows down. You get a big dragonfly hanging out in the cab with you. Let's see if we can get him out here so we can get on his way. He's pretty though. Bright blue. This looks gray in the camera, but he's got a lot of blue on him. Alright, minute on the mountain, peeps. That's not good. Some of you probably recognize what that is. That is the back panel for the battery compartment on my trail camera. The trail camera that's been sitting up in the mountains now for 2 weeks. How in the world I put that in my pack, put it on the tree, set it to take pictures, and didn't notice that I hadn't put the back panel back on? I have no idea, but that's what I did. I actually noticed this on the counter at home where I had put new batteries in about a week and a half ago. Fortunately, we haven't really had any rain, so you know, the big worry is that that water's got in there and corroded the batteries and messed up the camera. The other worry is if there are any elk using that trail. I've had a lot of elk over the years on my trail cams actually bump the camera. They'll lick it, they'll rub against it, and so if they move that camera around without that compartment, then my batteries are going to fall out, and so it's not taking pictures. So anyway, it's about 6:30, actually about 7 now. I had a pretty long day today. I worked till about 6 o'clock, and so I'm making a quick trip up here to get that panel on, and I was just going to rehang the camera, but I actually found out yesterday that my son Caleb and I both drew cow elk tags in a different unit, and we've got an early season hunt. It actually starts August 1st, so by the time this video posts, we'll already be hunting that unit. So I'm going to move this camera today and put it in that cow elk unit that we have. I probably won't rehang it until next week sometime, just because I'm really busy at work and stuff. But so anyway, I'm not going to do any shed hunting. I mean, this is going to be a quick trip in, a quick trip out. I probably won't video much. If I see something really cool, I will. But I imagine I'll just combine this video when I go and hang this camera in the new unit. So, but if we see anything cool, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. And for all you other guys who are hanging cameras and getting ready for your hunts, good luck on your hunts this year. Oh, here's a little rub, guys. I won't have time to stop and look at it long, but looks like a little rub right there. Well, guys, my camera's still there, but it's spun completely around. So either animals have bumped up against it and moved it around, or somebody came up and just screwed with it. Took my SD card out. Find out in a second which it is. Had 28 pictures on it when I left. It's got 850. Of course, with it being turned around facing this direction, I imagine most of those are trash. So when I get back to the truck, I brought my little Chromebook. I'll put the SD card in and see if we have anything good, and if so, I'll post them for you guys to see. Spooked up that cow elk right there. See if I can get up here next to a tree and rest the camera without her spooking off. Hey, we found our balloon for the day, and man, this is thick. This has been one of the worst hikes I've ever taken. I've just made stupid choices on where to go. I mean, this brush is all way over my head. I'll catch a game trail for a while and then it kind of peters out, and so it's taking me forever to get back. It's just about dark, so I need to hurry up and get going. But anyway, we'll get the balloon off here and get going. Another elk running away. Another cow. Pretty cool sunset coming out of here. Another shot of that sunset, guys. I don't know how good it'll show up on the video, but it's a pretty awesome one. Well, guys, you can probably tell I was getting a little frustrated on that hike. It wasn't that I didn't know where I was going. I knew where I wanted to get to. I wasn't lost. I had my Onyx maps, and I've been in that area before. But I just kept taking wrong turns, and I knew there was an easier way to get to where I wanted to go, and I was getting pretty frustrated. And I think that's a lot like life. I know where I want to go in life. At the end of my life, I want to hear God say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And I want to have kids who respect authority, who know that I love them, who treat people like they want to be treated. And I want to have a wife who feels cherished and who knows that I would do anything for her. But so often I get off the path. I get going down a wrong direction. I get stuck in the weeds, so to speak. And so I was thinking about Psalms 119, 105, which says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." I think we all know when we're in the mountains, there's just something about being on the path. Even if the path is rocky, even if it's steep, even if it has a lot of twists and turns, when we're on the path, there's comfort there, there's confidence there, there's peace there, there's security there, and we know that we're going to get to where we want to go. So my hope for myself, my hope for you guys is that you would be in the Word, that you would be spending time in God's Word, that you would make it a lamp for your feet, a light for your path. And I recognize as I say that there's some of you watching the videos that are thinking, well, the Bible's not relevant for me, or the Bible isn't true, it's not accurate, it's not trustworthy. And I would just say, if you've come to that conclusion based on your own research, I would disagree, but at least you've put in the research, you've done your homework, so to speak. If you've come to that conclusion just on what you've heard somebody else say, or popular ideas, etc., man, I would encourage you to do the research, to do the homework. I know that's what I did. I know I came to a point in my faith where I had to decide, did I believe this just because that's how I was raised, or because it was true? So I'm going to put a couple of links in the description of some great resources that I think can help you do research on why the Bible's accurate, why it's reliable, why it's trustworthy. If you have any questions on any of that, let me know. The other thing I wanted to mention is the elk did bump my trail camera, so a lot of the pictures are at a pretty bad angle. The field of view is pointed down, but I am going to post a couple of the pictures that were on the trail camera. There were some bulls in the area, only one decent one. The others look like they're just going to be spikes this year, or maybe 2x2s, or raghorns. But there was one decent bull in there, and then a decent 4x4 buck deer. So enjoy the pictures from the trail cam. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you know another hunter out there who hasn't seen the videos, share them for me with them, and have a great rest of your day.